It's 10:30 in the morning on a Sunday, and you're in the place to be. That's right, CSLDallas, located in the heart of Texas and heard around the world. And together, we are building a spiritual community where we can be our most authentic self. And we invite you to go deeper into spirituality and apply universal principles as we are transforming the world one life at a time. And today we have the fabulous Joe Tinker with us, teaching us about what happens when you don't get what you want. So we are grateful you are here with us in community, on campus, or online. So let's get this party started. If you're willing and able, get out of your chairs and let's welcome the CSLDallas music team.
Hi, my name is Deirdre, and I am the platform assistant for the day. I'm also known as a tinker, so just hang on. You're about to hear all about what happens in our house, which is improv a lot. Okay, so I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. First, we're going to do our purpose statement, so if you'll say it with me. We are radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, transforming lives. And so it is. And so it is. So, if you're looking for a meaningful way to get connected at CSLDallas, this is the moment. You know, channeling comes through me, so hang on. This is the moment. You are invited to register now. Step into faith. Right here, it's wow. No, that's the best I could get. I actually stole that a little bit from somebody else. But you can participate with this group either in person or online, and it's to create a space of connection, reflection, and spiritual growth in this supportive community. So the Step Out in Faith theme this year is Expanding Hearts, Exploring Spirit. Together, we'll enter into this spiritual laboratory through engaging discussions, guided practice, and real-life spiritual experiments designed to help us integrate spirituality into our everyday lives. So you can do this to register in this moment by scanning this QR code. Look how hip we are. I mean, come on. Okay. And you can find it in the newsletter. Some of us still read newsletters. They've been handed out, and if you didn't get one, they're in the back. And you can go online, and you go to the Events tab, click onto Home Study Group, and then you register on the registration link. So come grow with us, because, this is the moment. Okay. I obviously don't get out much. Y'all are it for me. I get pretty excited about getting to come and do this, so thank you. Okay, and we're excited for a special night of community and meaning. It's going to be the Seder dinner, and I'm going to invite Barbara Stein to come up. She loves to talk. I said Barbara, but it says Brenda right here, and I've known her a long time. Brenda Stein, come on up. She is known to dance and sing as much as I do, so we have agreed that we're going to get right to it right now. Right? Okay.
So if you can't remember Barbara, the Hebrew is Bruria. So, Seder dinner, April 1st, 6 p.m., is the celebration of a traditional Jewish ritual that goes back to the year 1300 before the Common Era. It's an elaborate evening of storytelling, of song, of personal sharing, and community interaction. It is approximately 2 hours long, unless you want to linger longer over your dinner. Now, dinner comes a little late in the evening, about an hour and a quarter into it. So, what we need from you, number one, we need you to register. It's an incredible experience. We have a brand new program this year tied to our annual theme. So, come experiment with life and celebrate not only the freedom of the Hebrews, but your own personal liberation today, every year, right here, right now. So, registration, it's a lot of work to put on and to set up. Setup happens the 29th of March. So we need your registrations, preferably by Friday, this coming Friday. And if we don't have enough by Sunday, then that may be an issue. So a week from Wednesday, Seder dinner, 6 to 8 p.m. Those who sign up will get a list of instructions. It's $30. Come celebrate the past, the present, ancient tradition, and how that applies in the science of mind to your life today. Thank you.
Yay, good job. Thank you. And jumping straight from Passover and the Seder, we're going to go into Easter Sunday, which is also just around the corner. We'd like to invite you and your family to be with us and awaken the heart that is with this. Oh, well, Avis is coming up, but I'm going to hurry up and tell you a little bit about Easter. So the message is The Rising Heart. Begins with stirring music and a powerful visual experience that reveals the themes of rebirth, new life, and the limitless potential within each of us. And through an inspiring talk and shared ritual, we will breathe in more life together as a community. As the service comes to an uplifting close, the children will join us, and we'll continue the celebration with the Easter egg hunt. Last week, I heard Darlene say, I will be at that hunt. So I hope that you too will be at that hunt. You never know what treasures are going to be out there. So come join us and have a beautiful morning of renewal, connection, and rising hearts. And now I'm going to call up Avis to speak for the season for peace and nonviolence.
Thank you, Deirdre. Didn't mean to scare you there. I'm here to invite you to participate in the season for peace and nonviolence. It was begun in 1998 with the Alliance of New Thought and the M.K. Gandhi Institute to celebrate the season from the passing of Gandhi in January, end of January, and Martin Luther King, his passing date, which is April 4th. So it's 64 days. And in this 64 days, we have been practicing a reading every day and a contemplation. And we do it either individually. You can participate by getting a book online, a little booklet, and doing that contemplation. or both online with us on Sunday evenings. So this Sunday tonight, we'll be talking about this week's words and prompts, because this is an inside job. Peace does begin with each of us. Peace begins with me. It is within my purview to make it so, right? And that's what we know from Science of Mind we get to say. So if you'll indulge me a bit here, I want to invite you just to contemplate with me a word that is today's word. We're in week 53. We still have more time to go to get to the 64, so you can register. There's a table out there. And there's also, of course, in the events page, you can go there and register. Let's go within and just kind of quietly, you don't have to close your eyes, you can just do a soft gaze. But let's consider today's word. Today's word is advocacy. Think about a time when you spoke up, either for yourself or for someone else, or for a cause that you believed in. Remember that time. And remember that feeling. What was that feeling? What do you notice about your state of being? And when you're ready, come back in. What I noticed when I did that was I felt proud of the courage that was there for me. So the word was courage. And I wanted to remind us that Thich Nhat Hanh said that to demonstrate, to actually exhibit courage is required against any acts, even microaggressions. There's a degree of courage. And what that courage does, it initiates action from someone else and inspires them to act, and it brings forth the ground of being of love. So if you're interested in joining us, go to the events page of CSLDallas, or there's a table out there with a QR code that you can scan. All right, I'll see you tonight at 6:30 for the talk, or on your own. It's all our consciousness anyway. Thanks, Deirdre.
Thank you. Okay, now we're going to settle in with our lovely music team, Candy, Patrick, Willeen, Aaron, and Glinda, and our... We do? Okay, I don't have that on here, but we have gratitude. We always have gratitude, but this is going to be official. Oh, staff and... Oh, Faye, are you going to tell us about this? Thank you so much. Joe Tinker just said, thank goodness.
Good morning, everybody. Today we are recognizing Stefan Van Copanole. I say it again? Capanale? Stefan. He is our finance person, prosperity manager, and he's been working with us for 10 years. Yes. Reverend Marquita told me to make sure I shared that he meets with her weekly, and he's constantly like helping her to understand the spreadsheets and all the things. So he is very instrumental in helping how we distribute the funds that we receive here at CSL Dallas. And I'm just grateful for him as a friend, and his consciousness, his prosperity consciousness, just, there are no words to speak to it. He's manifested the life that he's living, watching him be able to work from anywhere. That's why he's not here right now. So we're going to sing the grateful song for him, the grateful chant. If everyone will stand and turn towards Richard with your hands. And we're going to sing the song, Sending Gratitude and Love to Stefan. Yes, I'm ready.
And we are grateful for all you give and all you do and everything you are. And we are grateful for all you give and all you do and everything you
Stefan.
Thank you, Stefan. Am I on? No? Yes, there we are. Stefan also works on other committees, and I'm on a committee with him, and he texted me like Wednesday and said, did you make that phone call to, and I was like, yes, right now. So anyway, he's always just right on it, and we're grateful for that. Now we're going to settle with our music team, and we have some new members in the band. We have Scott on the piano and Eric on the bass, and Matt's on the drums. So thank you. Oh, and we're going to have our spiritual coach, Cindy Young, come in and center us. So here we go.
Scott Buckland on piano, Eric Delegard on the bass, and of course, Matt, who's always holding it down for us. Yay. One, two, three, four.
open my heart. I am willing to be the change I wish to see. And I know that it's all love, 'cause I am willing to listen to the still small voice in me. I am willing to open my mind. Open my mind. I am willing to be the change I wish to see. And I know that it's all good, 'cause I am willing to listen to the still small voice in me.
Please join me and go within. Just sinking into that indwelling place where that small voice within sits within each of us. That place where we are open to all that the divine is within us. That place where we're centered in love, we're centered in peace, we're centered in the truth of our being. Open, willing to be that change we wish to see. Knowing that conditions are not our spiritual truth. We are not fooled by those conditions. That we stand in the truth of our being regardless of what is going on around us, knowing that love, that spirit flows in every moment of every day. And we create the consciousness that builds the life that we wish to experience, that we create the consciousness that brings love into the world, that we create the consciousness that heals all. And so it's from that place that we come together today, knowing our spiritual truth, knowing we are willing, we step into this day, we embrace each other, and we are grounded in love. And we affirm that together by saying, and so it is.
Change I wish to see.
Y'all better hold on something. Or don't.
Living my life like it's golden. Oh, wow. I've been waiting all week to hear that, Glenda. Thank you so much. Also, Scott, Eric, and Matt, and the music team for working that out. Did they do a great job? Yeah. Well, hi, everybody here in the sanctuary. Those of y'all online, thanks for joining us today. I'm Joe Tinker. I'm going to be the guy giving the talk today. So a couple weeks ago, you voted and elected some new folks to the core council, basically our lay governing body. And Reverend Marquita is with that core council. They are on retreat this weekend, planning and attracting the greater good for CSL Dallas and all you wonderful people here in the community. So I'm the substitute speaker. And I'm more comfortable behind the podium where I normally am the platform assistant. They like to talk out here, but I want something to duck behind in case I need to. Since I'm the substitute, y'all know how you treat the substitutes sometimes. But now look here, wouldn't we all agree that we would like to live our lives like they're golden? Everybody dug that. You all want to do it. We all want to, but too often we think we can't live like that, or we don't. Too often we think that we can't live like that, like there's too much unhappiness, or there's too much bad, there's too many bad things going on. It's holding me back, stopping me from living my life like it's golden. But here's the thing. If we are wired to want things that don't presently exist in our experience, is there some way to remedy that? I mean, is there some way to work with that so we can attract and bring those things forward into our lives? So let's start today with a short and easy little laboratory experiment. I love this idea that we're in the lab and I get to be the substitute professor today. But just for a minute, you're just going to take 30 seconds, okay? Get comfortable in your chair. This is all by yourself. And you are going to close your eyes and you're going to picture yourself living your best life like it's golden, starting right now.
Living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. Like it's golden, 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 golden.
That was nice. Have the little birds singing in the background. Thank you, Glenda. All right, let's come back in the room now. I want you to think about what just happened. What did you just think about, and how did you nobody told you were going to think like that, but think about your experience. How did it go for you? You know, sometimes for some of us that might have been a little bit uncomfortable. You might not have really known exactly what to think about, or if the things you thought about were legit. Do you get to think those things? Do you get to attract that into your life? Or were you just getting started piling up all the good stuff in your life, and you're just thinking, and we cut you off too soon? You've got all this good stuff that you know is coming. Maybe that's you. You know, your experience probably was somewhere in the range of I didn't participate, which is fine, to that, which, oh man, you cut me off too soon. I'm just piling on all the good. Well, how well we can actually imagine our good and being able to see ourselves enjoying that good, this is a matter of practice. It's something that you can actually work at. It's something that actually you have to take action. You've got to make yourself do this, and there's some reasons why we'll talk about. You know when you might have felt freer to do this with your imagination? When you used to think this way was when you were a child. See, most of us played some kind of make-believe when we were kids. Didn't think anything of it. We were free to just think up anything we wanted. And anything that sounded like fun or seemed like good, we had the freedom to do that, right? A cardboard box, empty box for me, could be a rocket ship today. It'd be a race car tomorrow. And you had friends. You probably played make-believe. You had fun like this in a way you felt sort of unrestricted in your imagination. You could make up anything. But somehow, later when we got older, well, we start exercising the parts of our brains that have to deal with reality, the things that are right here in front of us, the bills to pay and the things that we have to do. Didn't mean we had to give that up, but sort of sometimes a lot of us do. We start to give up the idea. It seems childish to just play make-believe and just imagine wildly and creatively. But it actually is a tool. It actually makes a difference to spirit what you're thinking about. So if you decide to take time to think positively about the things that you're attracting into your life, you are informing spirit in a way that's very helpful to your experience. It will begin to accelerate the good things that are coming and showing up in your life. Too often we focus too much on resisting what we don't want. See, that thing's right there. We can deal with that. I can be angry with that. I can be disappointed in that. I can be upset about that. well, that just looks like complaining and gossiping and worrying and being fearful, going all Karen on the barista, if you will. But when we spend our energy on those thoughts and feelings, what do we tend to attract? More of the same. Because in a way, we're sort of telling Spirit, this is my groove. This is what I like to do. And then we're picking and we're knitting and we're crying and we're complaining. And Spirit says, gotcha. Here comes some more of that. Not really what we thought we wanted. Not living my life like it's golden. Spirit only says yes. So we're going to be careful. Today we're going to learn some things about how to think more positively in spite of not getting what we want. Remember, that which we resist persists. We've heard it many times. So be careful if you find yourself resisting. Be prepared to have some more to exercise that resistance. So if we don't have a clear picture of what we want, if you had any struggle with just seeing yourself enjoying your best life and living your life like it's golden, if there was any hesitancy then we're going to have problem in life. We're going to pick up on a lot of unclear signals. If we're not clear, then we're not sure exactly what we're seeing, and we may fumble some opportunities. Without a clear vision, how will we even know if there's an off-ramp to something that could be very helpful to getting us exactly what we want and where we want to go? We might miss it completely. So as a community, as an individual today, let's just make a commitment. Let's commit to doing a better job of using our imagination to see our lives completely fulfilled. Let's know for us, what does living my life like it's golden really look like? Get clear on that, and you'll have a better time attracting it and recognizing those things, and they'll happen a lot faster. Now, when we don't get what we want, what are the primary factors that most of us believe are holding us back? Okay, everybody think of one right now. There's something that's holding you back from living your best life. There's a thing that is keeping you from living your life like it's golden. There may be 10. Just think of one. Just think of one. Okay, so think about what your thing was. The surveys say the number one thing keeping people from living the life like it's golden is money. Everybody thinks, well, I can't, I got to have money. I don't have enough money. I can't pay my bills. My bank account doesn't reflect a life that I can live like it's golden. So that's number one. Followed closely by challenging relationships. How about challenging relationships at home, at work, maybe even at the center if I'm on a team and I've had a challenging relationship with someone? These can be difficult. How about world strife? Enough of that out there to maybe feel like it's getting in the way of living my best life? Yeah, sometimes it does. Health challenges. Maybe we've struggled with illness, or maybe someone we know and love is struggling with illness, and that health challenge seems to get in the way. Or how about work? Got a bad job, maybe worse, don't have a job, need a job. My gosh, just saying all those things depressed me. Life has a lot that it can and will throw at us. Therefore, we must learn. There must be some way, because while these things are unique to your life, they are not unique to the world. I mean, bad stuff's been happening and always has been happening. But Spirit continuously moves forward and upward and is creating to the point where, despite all the bad stuff that ever happened before, all that led to us being right here today, enjoying the blessings that we have. So we must focus on that which is the greater good yet to come, rather than being over-invested in the difficulties. So, since we're using this month to try out some experiments with life, our lab assignment for today will be to ask the question, how are you going to live your life like it's golden when you don't get what you want? So as William Shatner says in his TV show Unexplained, well, that is what we shall try and find out. To put things in perspective, let's think about the children's game. That didn't go, did it? Oh, there we go. Think about the children's game, Go Fish. Okay, just use it as a metaphor. It's easy to remember Go Fish. If you didn't play, or if it's been a long time, you deal out cards. People are sitting around, and everybody has a bunch of cards. And you know, Old Maid works the same way. You're asking for something that you have in your hand. If you can get a match, well, that's a win. You get a match, right? So I ask if you have any twos. You don't have any twos. Oh, no, I blew it. I don't have any twos. But what does the game get to say you do? Go fish. There's a big pile of other cards here. Go fish. Sometimes, guess what you get to say as soon as you pull it? Got what I want. Got what I asked for. Other times, it's just another card in the hand. But you keep playing the game, right? You don't, first time you don't get what you asked for, you don't throw your cards up. Well, maybe you did, but don't do that. Don't throw your cards up. Just be prepared to continue playing and expecting that what you're looking for is out there and you're going to find it. Okay. So one idea common to the experiments that we'll talk about today is learning to focus on the greater good that we are growing into. And look, this takes a conscious choice to decide to look for the good. The demands of everyday life, they capture your attention, most of your attention. You're out there in it. I mean, you cannot just ignore the facts that are in your face, right? So sometimes it feels like there's an onslaught of everything we don't want that's getting in the way of what we do want. That's why we must carve out time on purpose. Now, this is great. We're carving out time right now on Sunday. Awesome. But we come here so we can take messages, and I hope you get at least one or two today that you can carry out into your life. Because as you do focus on the greater good, there's another thing that's happening. It's the inverse, which is that time you are now dedicating is no longer spent on focusing on what you don't want. You are by default thinking of what you do want. You've given up some time that was otherwise strengthening, unfortunately, the negative aspects that you don't want. So that's a good practice. It's not easy. It is something you have to do very much on purpose because life comes at us. There's a reason, by the way, though, don't lose heart, because there's a reason that Spirit, God, the universe, Creator, whatever name you give it, is represented across many cultures as light, right? This is the light. Love is light. Light is a wonderful metaphor because when you light a candle in a pitch black room, you absolutely will dispel darkness and you will be able to move about and see things. This is a fact. What a great metaphor, because that's what happens when you're calling on the light of love and goodness, Spirit, Creator. When you are doing that, you are lighting that light, and darkness automatically must be dispelled. It automatically happens. And just like in a pitch black room, there is no pitch black intensity of darkness that after you light the candle goes, nope, I'm bigger than that. Ah! And the darkness, overcomes the candle. It doesn't happen. You've got the candle, you've got the light. You have this, and even in the smallest measure, you can move about in a dark space. You can learn to grow a greater light, but just try, get started, because with a small bit of light, you are dispelling the darkness. Anytime you give yourself over to a greater thought, to lifting your consciousness and spirit, whether that's through a sangha, whether it's in a group, and it's on your own. When you're raising your consciousness like that, you have automatically dispelled some darkness. And when we do that all together, the impact is tremendous. Now, when we suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, that's Shakespeare for when life sucks. When we suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, science of mind teachings say that we are to look past that particular difficulty. Yeah, we see it, we're experiencing it, it's right in front of us. But look above, look beyond, raise consciousness about that very thing. We are to know the capital T truth about that thing and any other thing that's happening, whether it's out in the world or it's right here in our experience. And that capital T truth is that there is a creator, then all good, a positive and uplifting vibration and feeling, and it's a source that you can tap into, we all tap into. That does exist, and it is there for us. And it will give you heart to know there's a presence for good that is there, at all times, despite its seeming absence about a particular thing that you're dealing with at that time. But how can we get good at knowing this? Because there's the thing, and I'm needing to be up here, but the thing is still down here right in front of my face. So how do we get good at that? Well, let's check out some experiments that you might take up. These are some practices that have yielded some results for me. So choose what you think about and how you think about it. Okay, that seems really obvious, but you know how many times we actually believe that we're thinking about something the way that we do because of what someone said, because of what someone did. We think, well, of course I think or feel that way. They did this. This thing happened. Well, but know the truth. You choose what you think about, regardless of what somebody else is doing, and you do choose what you think about the thing you're thinking about. That's you. Our friend Michael Brundy says, remember, change the way you think about things, and the things you think about change. Careful, you choose your thinking. So you can try to decide, maybe think about nothing. You've probably heard meditation described in that way. Thinking about nothing can be a struggle or a challenge to teach one's mind that one is in control, and can make it think of nothing. And that you know what? It's helpful because it's opening. But there are many types of meditation. Moving meditations, music meditations, mantra meditations. There's lots of ways to disconnect and recharge and regenerate and access the greater good. Closed eye visioning. So maybe you've done this before, but there are programs and there are ways to support you in using your consciousness to dwell on your greater good, to see yourself enjoying and living the life that is golden. So a closed eye process. Look into these. Vision boards. You may have heard of these before. I heard of these when I was very young. In those days, it was an actual piece of cardboard and magazines, and we clipped things out, pictures of things that represented the greater good that we want to outpicture in our lives. You know what? It seemed like maybe if I was a child, was that magic or something? Is this, I'll do it. But today, you can do it online. You can cut and paste pictures and put a poster together online. It's digital. You don't even have to have the magazines and a cardboard and Elmer's glue. You can do this. You can do this easily and do it on the computer. But you know what you're doing? You're forcing yourself to say, I'm committed and dedicated to thinking of my greater good. I deserve it. I'm worth it. I'm worth making that investment in time and learning how to do it if I'm going to do it online for the first time. Do this exercise. It definitely yields benefits for you. Focus on your present good. Okay, this is something you can absolutely do. As you walk through your life, look for the greater good. It's there. It's always there. Seek it. Expect to see it. You know, I've used a mantra for a number of years. Don't remember where it started, but I'll do a repetitive mantra. It's just saying the same thing over and over to myself. And I'll do it while I'm driving or while I'm getting dressed, getting ready in the morning, and I'll say them out loud. And I do one that speaks about my relationship to the good, I call it, which is the greater good. And I just say things about myself. I say, I see the good. I feel the good. I look for the good. I remember the good. I think about the good. I grow the good. I embody the good. I feel the good. I smell the good. I taste the good. I drive the good. I feel the good. I wave at the good. I am the good. Okay, but I'm just relating me to good. Good, 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 good. You know, it's kind of like taking a bath. You get all that dirt off. I'm the good. Now, if I'm driving to work a little bit later and somebody cuts me off and I have to jam on the brakes and we almost crash, but everything turns out okay, but this person just keeps on going, and now we're all okay. What is my point of view? I'm looking at the good. What's the good? Nothing bad happened. We all survived it. Somebody had an emergency. They had an issue. Who knows what? I've talked about that before. I bless that person and say, I hope whatever's, upset you, that's got you, a little off kilter, I hope it all works out. So I'm going to give you plenty of room. But the point is, I'm looking for the good. I'm going to tend more likely to see the good in a circumstance that otherwise in the past, I assure you, if you ever rode with me 10 years ago, oh, you didn't want to hear what I said to those people. But or your brothers, or my brother, right? But I worked on it, you know. I practiced something. I did something to try to change the way I am. Am I going to change everybody who changes lanes without a blinker? Am I going to change anybody who's rushing up behind me, speeding up too fast? I don't have anything to do with those people. What I can do is work on my own looking for my good. Okay, so relish all the good you find. Bless everything that's good. One of the mistakes that we make, unfortunately, if you catch yourself doing this, you just say, okay, look, everybody does this. But you immediately, by seeing it and hearing it and remembering it, you flip it. And that is, you know, be happy for other people's success. See somebody's good that you wish you had and be happy about it. Because unfortunately, we tend to sort of shrink down and be suspicious of that good, how they got it, and why they got it, and I don't have it. Don't go there. Because Spirit says, oh, that's what you like to do, shrink in the face of success. I'm going to show you lots of people who are doing better than you now. Then see how you like that. Spirit didn't choose that, you did. Spirit isn't cruel. So instead, when you see that, you feel it, it's like, wait, no, we can flip that. Praise that greater good that you're seeing. Praise that and claim it for yourself as well. For you and for me too. This is good. So that helps. You know, feel yourself slipping in one direction, take the opposite path. Okay. The great Jewish mystic Jesus of Nazareth had this to say about praying for our greater good. Because, hey, we believe in prayer. We call it science of mind treatment here. You can treat or pray for that which you are not currently experiencing. So here's what it says in the King James Version. Therefore, I say unto you, oh good, because I wasn't paying attention before you said that part. Okay. Therefore, I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Well, I thought that was a very enigmatic statement when I learned what enigmatic meant. Which is strange and kind of mystical, enigmatic. Because how are you going to believe that you've received it when you haven't got it? That's why you're praying. Now, you know what? I never heard, I grew up Catholic, and I never heard the priests go a long talk on these words right here. But it seems to me it deserves our attention. When ye pray, whatsoever things, whatever you desire, believe that you've received it and you shall receive it. Okay? I think that's using our imagination again. Weren't we just talking about that? If you're not making time to envision your greater good, if you're not making time to see it embodied and knowing and seeing yourself, seeing the people that you're with and seeing feeling how it feels, smelling it, knowing where it is, knowing what it is, that is powerful. Once, that's what this Jesus was saying. When you pray, believe you received it. You know what? You can create that much involvement, that much acceptance in your imagination. You know, you did it when you were playing in a box as a child. You believed it. Nobody needed to tell you this is really just a box. Didn't matter. It's not to you. So give yourself that freedom. Give yourself the freedom to use your imagination in that way. So Jesus is advising us to have the image so clear in our minds that we can feel it. Using our imagination, we can believe that we already have the things that we desire. So daily we're besieged by all kinds of negative input. We'll choose light anyway. The troubles of the day may take up the majority of our time. I get it. We're in it. But it's imperative that we take time to clear our consciousness and reconnect with all that is good. Looking at my life situation now, where I live, who I live with, the family I'm blessed to have, you know what I get to exclaim? Got what I asked for. It's like my go fish. has paid off. But did I always get what I asked for? Absolutely not. I did not. I've been demoted, fired, overlooked, bypassed, and betrayed. I've suffered illness, loss, and disappointment. I've tried and failed. But you don't see me that way right now, do you? God, please say you don't see me that way. Thank you. Well, the reason you don't see me that way right now is because those circumstances were just experiences along the way to my greater good. John Rogers says, if it's a block, then it can be a stepping stone. When stubborn problems persist, ask, what is there for me to learn here? What's there for me to learn? It's the only person you can do anything about. I guess if someone else asked you, you might be able to help lift them. But first, we take care of ourselves so that we can help take care of others. Taking care of ourselves is how do we turn a block into a stepping stone? One big part of it is to determine what is here for me to learn. What are the lessons? One of the best ways to get away from a problem is to transcend it. Now, is that the same as running away from it? No. No, in fact, when you run away, who's the first person you meet when you get wherever it is that you're going? Same old you. Building a new scenario where the updated version of the same old persistent problems can show up again. Transcending is different from running away from. Transcend is to rise above or to exceed in knowledge, to exceed or to grow beyond, exceeding normal limitations. When you seek to understand this, transcending your difficulties, transformation does become possible. And by the way, transformation, that can be scary because by the very definition of it, something that was how you identified is going to get left behind. And something new, a bigger, better version of who you wish to express and how you wish to express has the ability to come forward. But only if we're willing to let some part of whatever we've learned is that thing had its time, that thing had its place, and I'm setting that aside now. And even that takes a tremendous amount of courage and hard work. We must practice seeing what we want clearly. Don't worry about the steps we might have to take to get there. That's another problem. It's trying to imagine yourself experiencing and enjoying your life surrounded by the people you love and the place you want to be, seeing and smelling the food and everything that's positive, building that image. Then the human mind wants to say, well, I don't have those things because I don't know what to do. Or I think I need to do this, or I think I need to do that. That's not the point of the exercise. The point is to fill in the blanks for spirit, for the universe to know who and how you wish to express and how you want to be. The steps that you'll have to take to get there, they'll become more clear once you have a clear vision. And having a daily spiritual practice is a sure way to make rapid progress too. The number of ways to practice spiritually are as many and varied as there are people in the world. Sacred space for me, let me see, do I have another slide for that one? Oh no, these are things you can do. Oh, very important, because these are all offered right here at CSL Dallas. Meet with a spiritual coach. We say it every Sunday. You'll hear it in just a couple of minutes as you wrap up. Spiritual coaches are available for you to talk with. Do that. And you know what? Do another thing. Find one you like and pay them. Pay them to work with you on a regular basis. There's a number of reasons why. When you do that, then you make a greater commitment. First of all, you'll have regular meeting times, and you'll be more inclined to feel this is not just something I decided to do on a Sunday, but this is something I've decided is going to work in my life. And I promise you, when you pay for it, you're going to try to get something more out of it. So do pay for treatment. Do pay for spiritual coaching. It does pay off. Practice science of mind treatment. You hear it from time to time. If you're in a Sangha, for example, it's built on the process of the science of mind treatment. If you don't know how to say right now the 5 steps, well, go look them up. You can look them up online. You can look them up in your science of mind textbook. Those 5 steps, you need to know those. You need to know what that is so that any time you can take those steps Give yourself 2 or 3 minutes and recenter through Science of Mind treatment. Volunteer on teams. Hang out with people that are doing this too, who are trying to find ways to always usher in the greater good in their lives. And then classes and workshops. We have so many classes and workshops. They're all listed on the website. We advertise them every Sunday. Get involved. Volunteer on teams. Be in a Sangha. Get into classes and workshops. It's so helpful to have support of other people who are challenged, excuse me, by the same things that you are challenged with. I want to tell you about my personal experience of Science of Mind at home and my spiritual practice, and then we're about to wrap up here. But you can make a place in your home. People say, I want to make a sacred space in my home. And I've done that before, and that's great. Start there. Do that. Find a place. Make a sacred place in your home. But I've done that enough. I've been over 20 years with y'all here. And so I've been practicing various ways, and now pretty much my home is our sacred space. I mean, I have a lot of help making it so. But I get up real early, y'all. I'm not saying this is your spiritual practice, but between 4:30 and 5 o'clock, I put this little speaker on my kitchen table, and the kitchen's always beautiful. I don't go to bed unless I know I'm walking into the kitchen all ready to go. And I didn't bring my coffee cup, but my gosh, the coffee goes right on. I love coffee, and I love coffee first thing in the morning too. But then I light a candle. I have some meditative music going. I have a package of highlighters and pens, always there. And I have my textbooks. The two big ones for me are 365 Science of Mind, okay? 365 Science of Mind was first published probably 20 or 30, maybe 40 years ago. It was the first iteration of it. But what I do is I write in it. I highlight passages. That day, I'll use one color to highlight a thought about that day. Sorry about that. Then somebody gave me, oh, look, Joe, they have 365 days of richer living. It's a different edition. It's got some different thoughts. So I thought, oh, well, I'm going to do both. So every day I find that day of the month. And again, when I color something, I use that color that day. And then I always have my journal handy. And I write a few words in my journal because this is what I like to do. This is little handwriting of Joe about the concepts and how they might apply to me that day. Oh, and just about a year ago, in fact, I had 360 consecutive days of Duolingo Spanish. I started writing in the back of the book Spanish phrases so I'm, working from the back forward on Spanish stuff. Okay, but look, I'm just telling you, you find something you want to do and then do it like a madman. Like, do it every day. Do it like you're living your life like it's golden. Depends on it. Do it. Pick one and do it. Pack your toys. Oh, okay. So in closing today, let's go straight to the Science of Mind textbook. Here's what Ernest Holmes says we must do when we realize we are not living our lives like it's golden. This is the closing statement for today. Right here, we must stop and declare that these images of limitation are neither person, place, nor thing, that they have no power, personality, nor presence, and no real law to support them. We do not believe in them, and they cannot operate through us. We are free from their influence forever. We then begin, he goes a little further, we then begin to fill our thought with the idea of faith, the expectancy of good, and the realization of plenty. We sense and mentally see right action in our lives. We put our whole trust in the law of good, and it becomes very real to us as we definitely speak it into being, into our being and into the being of our affairs. We deny anything and everything that contradicts our realization of this truth. And so it is. Thank you, everyone.
There's the golden boy. So now is the time. Well, first of all, I'm going to ask the licensed practitioners and spiritual coaches to please stand if you're here. Some of them are at the retreat. Yay, there they are. Yay. And, you know, Joe just said it. If you'd like spiritual support, they're here, they're ready, they're willing, they're able, and they deserve to get a little something, something for that. Not always, though, because they do this for the service of what we're doing for the planet and for each other and for themselves. But you can find them in the peace room after this celebration, and they stand here, literally stand in consciousness for our abundance. So we're about to do that. You can sit, though. I'm saying you stand for our consciousness. But if you'd like to sit, you may sit. So we're going to pass the bowls now, and you can do it in, you can do it in any way that you like. There's so many ways. And together we're going to say this abundance affirmation. So here it is. I am rich in the abundance of spirit. I am an open channel for the divine flow. Every area of my life demonstrates a wealth beyond measure. I know that CSLDallas is rich in the abundance of spirit. We are blessed and a blessing as we demonstrate our divine good in the world. And so it is. And so it is. Okay, we have a new thing. It's called the Essential Earnest. That's not new, but the class is. It's called, it's about the soul of science in our mind, and it's an 8-week online class where we'll explore the powerful practical teachings of Ernest Holmes in ways that are thoughtful, engaging, and totally real for everyday life. I think that Joe Tinker is essential earnest. You know, I laugh sometimes about, you know, if we have past lives and all that. He was a monk, but the truth is he's a monk in this life because what he just talked about in the practice every day, he really does do that. So this particular course is going to be with practitioner Avis Ives. It's on Thursday, March 26th. It's an online 8-week deep dive. And it's a chance to ask the big questions, share insights, and discover how these timeless ideas can truly support your spiritual growth. So you can register for that course. It's called The Philosophy of Science of Mind, Essential Earnest. And you register for it by heading over to CSLDallas.org and clicking on the Education tab. And I was bragging on Joe, and he's told me to stop behind me, but here we go again. Next week, March 29th, from 12:30 to 3, he's going to run an improv class, and it's called Improv 101 with Joe Tinker. You could get a peep into our daily life. No, anyway. I just meant the improv part. You don't need to know anything else. Anyway, dive into the fun of improvisation as you build skills in active listening, collaboration, creative communication, spontaneity, and confidence. And we do this all while having a great time and making new friends. So it's an interactive workshop that's free, but the Dream Space Youth, you may have already heard this, they're selling sandwiches and chips before the workshop, and there's childcare, which is free. So there's not really any reason to be held back. Just come and be spontaneous and do improv with us. And you can register for that by going to CSLDallas.org, and you click the special events section. That just helps us know also how many people will be there. So I think it's masses, but, you know, go ahead and register. Mark your calendars for April 12th when our very own Minister Unbound, Karen Fry, is going to be in the house. She's our special guest speaker and workshop facilitator. She will be helping us step out and into our greatest opportunities yet. If you've had the chance to experience Reverend Karen, then you know she is a master of prosperity and continues to be a powerhouse. She's a speaker and a global facilitator. So mark your calendars for April 12th, and you head over to CSLDallas.org, and you go under the Events tab. So now Willene is going to come up and tell us about something. It's about a new circle opportunity, and she's also, are you going to do that? Yeah? And she's also going to sing on the music team, which is going to take us out as we celebrate, and you stand as you're able after Willene speaks to us. Come on, Willene. Can you hear me here?
Hello? Okay, so we did a manifesting, we did a circle a couple of months ago. Well, before the holidays, actually. And we've been planning to bring that back as a manifesting circle. And so that starts, so we're doing one online and also one in person. And you can go to CSL Dallas and learn more about it. Sign up. What it's about is really taking our our teaching symbol and reminding us on a regular basis how to manifest and what we do to do that consistently and have the things that we desire and live our life like it's golden. Yeah. So sign up online. It's at CSL.
I have one more thing that I was handed, and then we're gonna take it on out. We always have an artist every month because there's so much creativity that goes on here. This month it's Stephanie Austin. Her stuff is out in the hallway. There she is. So I just wanted to remind you that you can go out there and help her with that and dig into art. Thanks. Now we're gonna do the music team. Here we go.